I am here. I To clarify, I am here. I I am here. Hello? Hello, I am here. I am ready to stream. I am ready to stream. I did send I did send a tweet out that I am streaming now. I remembered. I am ready. I'm mostly ready. I'm like 99% ready. I I'm just telling my artist something. Uh okay. I'm sorry about that. I had to do a thing. I had to just quickly message someone, my artist who designed my next model, which I will hopefully debut during Snake Year's oncoming times. Oh, it's time to play Mahjong. It's time to play Mahjong. It's time. It's time to play Mahjong. I'm so ready to play Mahjong. I'm kind of not. I'm like in between things right now. I'm kind of all over the place. Um, I woke up really early at 5 a.m. I immediately began to do all my dishes, which is a thing that I do at 5 a.m. in the morning every day. And then I proceeded to waste 3 hours just like trying to get all my animals sorted, giving them all their medicines and putting them outside. So I think all the animals are set right now. Like they've all been. I think I may need to feed them at some point during the stream, but I think we're good for our regular stream for a couple of hours. I'm sure I'll get interrupted. I'm sure I'll get interrupted, as I inevitably usually do, by someone in my family or a neighbor, one of my elderly neighbors who I'm friends with, coming over to ask questions and offer insightful thoughts about various things going on in the neighborhood. Because I just have very like old school chatty neighbors that like they're kind of eccentric. They like to come over and they like to be like, "How's your day?" Because they know I work from home. They know I work from home, but then they have no concept of what that means. They're like, "That means I can pop into your space anytime, right?" And it's like, guys, neighbors, friends, yes, you can come talk with me, but maybe sometimes you could just send me a note in advance. Just don't show up at my door. Don't just show up at my door. But it's okay if they do. I mean, I like friendly elders. If that makes sense. I enjoy a conversation with a friendly elder. I like talking with older people about their life experiences, cuz especially cuz my neighbors are so eccentric, you know, like they're honestly like very interesting people. This is a Tanya hand, by the way. I just decided to go fast as a dealer position because I knew I could get away with it. I knew I could get away with it. Ah, ah. Yeah, I'm having a pretty good day. I'm not. Let's see where we are. We're pretty close to getting back into Expert 2. I've had some really bad games recently. So hello. I was just saying that I was responding back to your message on Blue Sky. I haven't opened Twitter yet today, so or anything like that. So I feel like I'm really behind on messages. But I wanted to say thank you so much for making art. You are very nice. Um, we're playing Madge John today. I'm Madge. And I'm Jonin. I'm Jonin. Oh, hello. Oop, 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 oop. I saw your note. Take your time. Yeah, let me just. Another window. I'm opening a thing. I'm opening a thing. I'm looking at your message. Oh, wow. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hold on. Let me. I've got too many windows open. I'll show chat in just a second after we like get a little bit more sorted. Hold on. Maybe I can make things a little bit easier myself. Oh God. Oh, it's okay. Wait, I won't show right now if it's too much pressure. But I got some really beautiful art from Saltless. So I had commissioned Saltless to to design my 2.0 models, but essentially like to like create it. They did a fantastic job, and my 2D model is being made right now. And I'm really excited. I'm hoping to um I'm hoping to like share it when it gets finished later in January. And I'm hoping it'll be on time. I don't want to put too much pressure on any I don't want to put any pressure on people to make things or finish things of that nature because it's people's time. You never know, like we're all very busy people. But I'm hoping I'm hoping that I get a chance to uh share the new model when it's ready. Um it's so beautiful. Okay, and I'm like trying to type and stuff, being very bad at being a streamer. But that's par rig de rigueur. Um okay. Okay. Uh I'm sending messages in Twitter. You can ignore me. You can ignore me. I'm in the midst of things. Okay. Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm excited today. I so this is the goal for today. I'm gonna focus on playing Mahjong for a couple of hours. I think I want to play through most of the day if I can. And by most of the day, I'm probably gonna put in like a 3 to 4 hour stream today. We'll see how it goes. Um, I need to make sure I take a break to eat lunch because I'm so bad about eating on schedule on time. So I'm gonna try and do regular breaks, and we're just gonna try our best to get as far in expert as we can. Right now, we're again an expert one. Not some bad matches, but we're not too far off. Sorry, I've got like hiccups too, like in addition to other things. Um, we're not too far off from getting back into expert two, which is going to be really, really exciting, um, really thrilling, frankly. Because then we can finally, once again, for the millionth time, make the expert two to expert three climb, and then the expert three to master one climb. I love playing ranked, but I feel like it can be so disconcerting, like playing for years, and you just feel like you're not advancing. But it's also just like sometimes you just have bad games, and my play style. I mean, like if I played a lot more defensively, I know I would do better. But um but I'm the kind of person who can't stop from playing like hyper aggressively in Mahjong. I just can't help myself. I'm such a problem snake, you know? I'm such a problem snake. I am such a problem snake. I know that about myself. I know that about myself. I play too aggressively in this game, but that's okay. That's okay. I think it's more enjoyable to like do exciting things, you know, and just play aggressively. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, I'll say that. Um I'm trying to schedule I'm trying to I think like every year I try and learn a new skill. Oh, hello serpent reptile of the Dendrella genus. The tree snake genus. Thank you, Ragetsu. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a really good day. I'm just hanging off the side of the screen as I usually do. My core strength stronger than ever, you know? My core strength stronger than ever. Uh I was just saying like I think like I've decided every year I want to try and learn one new thing. I want to try learning one new thing. Hi, I need Jules. Hello. 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 Good morning. Hello. Hello, hello. It's good to see you. I was just saying, it's a good day today. And I'm making it a goal every year to try and learn one new thing, one new skill, one new skill. This year, the skill I'm learning is horseback riding. So I'm trying to schedule another horseback riding lesson. But I guess like so much of learning how to ride horses is like you have to be conscious of the fact that horses are super grouchy. They like the weather has to be like okay. And right now the weather on the eastern starboard on the eastern side of the US where I live is pretty bad. It's pretty rough. So I don't know when I can schedule another lesson cuz I am basically trying to cobble together lessons um from the places closest to me, and by closest I mean like within an hour abouts drive from where I live. Because the lessons are an hour, and you know like I live in a rural area where people do, you know, ride horses, and it's not uncommon for people to ride horses, but like the places that do lessons are pretty far out. So I'm just trying to figure out like when can I schedule things? When can I go? And my work starts up again midweek this week. My first projects are going to be coming in. So I think my streaming schedule is going to change a little bit. I'm going to try and see. I think my goal at least is to stream as much as I can. And I have to admit, sometimes I just don't stream because um I'm like playing Pilatro off stream, which I also realized I could just stream that. I could just stream that. Pilatro is a lot of fun. I don't know why I'm whispering. I don't know why I'm whispering. But Balatro is a lot of fun. I could just stream that on stream too, but sometimes I just like to play games quietly on my own and have a good time. Uh, but my hope is that I'll try and have like a more regular-ish schedule once I figure out like how to work for myself. By the way, playing aggressive can be interpreted as playing to win. Jules, I agree. I think that that is the position I take in the game. That's the position I take in the game. Also, you can kind of tell I'm Tanya pilled right now. Super Tanya pilled. We're gonna get rid of the 1Ps and we're just gonna do a thing. We're gonna do this, I guess. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh God. Well, I like that even less. I like that even less. I thought the 1p was relatively benign, but it wasn't. It was not. Luckily, like the punishment is not that bad. It's like 3 Han worth of punishment, and I'm still in third. Anyway, I'm gonna try and see if I can figure out like a reasonable streaming schedule that'll allow me to have balanced work because I work on projects and I try and put in like 5 to 8 hours a day for my like work that I get paid taxes on. That I pay taxes on streaming too, but that I have to do for my employment. The one pin is real. Yeah, the one pin is not real. um I think I think I kind of like streaming in the morning and working in the afternoon. I don't know. It's kind of tough because like in the morning I'm usually I mean there's rarely a time when I'm not cooked. TBH, to be honest. There is rarely a time where my brain is like not cooked. I don't sleep very well. I don't sleep very well. And I usually am not feeling great. You know, like I'm pretty sickly most of the time. But I think maybe what we'll do is we'll try and keep to the schedule of streaming in the mornings until about, for me, 1 p.m. or so, 1 p.m., 2 p.m., or noon or whatever on most days of the week. And then I'll do my regular work on the afternoons. I might do some work in the mornings and then like have some days where I switch off and start like an early afternoon session for me. I don't know. It honestly, it just I don't know what my project schedule and project makeup is going to look like this coming year because my work is all contract based. It's all based around projects. I work in fairly large teams, and so I have periods where I'm just waiting on other people to do something, and I have periods where I'm just I'm like in between projects, and I have some periods where I have like so many overlapping projects that it's actually very difficult to keep track of what I'm doing, and I'm like working like overtime during certain times, and that's just the nature of my job. Rick, as he's saying, sleeping is really important. You don't want that sleep debt catching up to you later. I know, but it's also like, I've been alive for way too many decades at this point. I've managed. It's just I can't help it. I keep waking up in the middle of the night. I wake up like every 2 to 3 hours or so. I'm cheatoing, by the way. I think I've decided I'm going to cheatoy 7 pairs this hand, and I'm just like waiting it out because it's the more defensive play and it's a little bit more relaxed as far as like an approach. Since the person to our right, who's dominating the game right now, has retreat. I'm just going to play defensively. Oh my god, same, but only as of the past month. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Ali, like when you wake up so much, it's kind of hard because I have a hard time. I don't know about you, but I have a hard time going back to sleep. I just like wander around, in a daze. 7 pairs at once is unhealthy. Yeah, it's fairly unhealthy. Let's see what this is. We might I'm just going to let this triplet of threes like live in my hand for a while. Just because I don't know if this will become a Sananko or it can become Toy Toy or what will become of this hand. Because it has like the hand could lend itself to being Sananko, It's just I don't feel particularly safe dropping like the tiles that I'm dropping, but see? Like I was like, oh, this 6M is sketchy as fuck, but I dropped it anyway. And I'm not being punished that much. Also, if you asked to talk about your sleeping problems, yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's like nothing. It's just like some people sleep like that. Like some people just wake up every couple of hours. Like there's nothing medically wrong with me in that regard. I just, just need to make sure that I'm getting enough sleep overall. But you shouldn't worry about me, Rigetsu. I'm a grown-up snake. I know what I'm doing. I just am really I just sound really cooked all the time. Like they can prescribe you sleeping pills, but then you get reliant. Sorry. No, yeah, you don't need to apologize. Yeah, just as Ali says, like the doctors can prescribe you sleeping pills, but I usually have really bad side effects on sleeping pills and like medication that makes you like tired or sleep more. Because it can make you kind of loopy. Like I don't know if you've ever had this experience or you know someone who's on sleeping pills, like Ambien. I had a neighbor, an elderly neighbor, not here where I'm living now, but at the previous place, like two previous places ago. Because I've moved around a lot. I've lived in a lot of different places. Two places ago, I had an elderly neighbor who took Ambien, and she would get loopy as heck at night and take these weird night rides, and she would like lose track of where her car was, but find herself at home, and she would like she would regularly have the neighborhood help her find her car because she would be driving it at night on Ambien and then like walking home. You know, like Ambien's pretty rough. I get fog quite a bit, and for me, I use nicotine as a serotonin boost to get me through them. Not for everyone, not condoning it as the right way. So weird. Yeah, it is weird. That is weird. Um, but again, like, you know, some people are sleepwalkers. Some people have really bad reactions to Ambien. You know, like that kind of thing. I also get a lot of brain fog too. That's like, you know, the effect of years of stress, like COVID and like a variety of illnesses that have rendered me like the great mess that I am today. The great and wonderful mess that I am today. A truly wonderful mess. A truly wonderful mess. Um I'll drop East here. I feel like the 7M is not a good drop. It's kind of giving me a little bit of stress, but what can I do? I think there's an inevitable third place in this position. We could Sean Pan wait maybe. Like I'm like overly reliant on the 7P pickup, which is a problem. And then like I'm weirded out by dropping 7M just because I feel like it's an issue. So I'm gonna just make some like adjustments and just like fold here. Just so that I don't lose more um just so I don't lose more points at this moment because I think there's no way that I can catch up to second or first. So I think I just have to accept third and just not deal in. That's like the main thing I can do for myself. Accept third and not deal in, and then hope that Kami deals in so stupendously that they get rocketed into the next life, you know? Okay, let's try this hand. I'm probably gonna drop east first. Yeah, this is pretty good. I'll drop south too. Ooh. Nice, nice, nice. We're gonna drop 2 and 8. I think that'll be good. Fourth place avoidance is key. Sometimes the best win is not being last. And oftentimes the best win is not being last. And I honestly think that's fabulous. You know, like we should I'll go for it. I'm worried that this hand is going to end up being quite small. I think like probably red and then Adora, so just like two Han. But I don't know, maybe I'll manage it closed hand or something. Could possibly just drop this. Okay. Yeah. We'll do a weird Champagne weight just because like if someone drops red, we get slightly more possible points, I think. Or the 3S, I guess. I'm also not particularly picky. Oh, okay. Or like first and second could just destroy me simultaneously with whatever nonsense they have in their hands. Mahjong, here we go. Hello there. Hi, Damir. Hello, Damir. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, we just watched someone get absolutely shadow roamed. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, try again. Let us try once more to escape from Expert 1, which is not that bad. It's the Expert 2 to 3, Expert 3 to Master 1 grind that is just like brain-rottingly bad. It's just slow. Okay. I think here we drop 1 and 9, right? I think so. Yeah, I think I'm gonna drop 1M, 9M, and then 9S, and then like pun the whites. Yeah, 1M here, and then 9S drop. Feel bad, but someone has to be last. Yeah, exactly. And what are you saying to me? You're saying is it's time to get heavenly all honors 4 big wins type of hand. I don't think we're getting that with this hand. We could Hanitsu it. That's as exciting as this specific hand can get. But I think mainly we're just trying to get anything in order within the next like 4 rounds so that it'll become something good. This hand just seems like it's going to develop slowly just because the blocks aren't quite clear yet. Like, you don't really know. And I threw away that 1 as this 2 landed. But honestly, I hate making terminal sequences. This hand doesn't have as clean blocks as other hands have had. Like, like right here, if you just look at this, like, what are my blocks? I have 1. It's 5, 6, 7, 7, which I could split into uh like one sequence in the beginning of another sequence, or this could be the pair and part of a sequence, but it's not really complete. And it's not like the rest of the material 4, 8, 8, 4, 8, and this 5, it needs other tiles to land next to them to make them work. But here's like two blocks done. 4, 6, 8 is not too bad. Let's drop east. And we'll drop 5. Hopefully pun this and eat a 5 or a 7M. How do you avoid getting stressed at Mahjong? Sometimes the game can be so cruel. Well, I'm really jaded as a person. It's just a game, It's like there's no reason to be that stressed about a game. It's just for fun. And at the end of the day, this Mahjong will never be as hard as real life. So you should enjoy what you see. You should laugh at the circumstances that you encounter. You shouldn't feel bad if you do rank or anything, because it's honestly like not that it's not that bad. I say that easily. Again, I say that as someone who lost so many games it doesn't matter to me anymore. Demir, you're right. I have my fingers crossed for a red 5. That's why I'm waiting. That's what I'm hoping for, but it's not likely unless someone, like, I don't know, wants to really throw their game. Con? You got a con for content. No, he got to lose for content. Oh my. Ooh, they had a hat flush. Ooh. Yucky. Icky. Yeah, I think like from the beginning sometimes I get tilted in Mahjong. I think like many a time I've played and like I've ended stream because I got too tilted, but I never feel like stressed out, I do get Madge though. And I'm like, I'm not playing anymore today. But that's usually after like 2 or 3 hours. Oh. The perspective can change so much. Yeah. The perspective can change so much. Perspective can change so much. I don't know. I'm pretty chill about most things though. It's just a game. It's just a gamesies for fun. This hand also kind of bad. Oh yeah, I suppose it's just being tilted. Then I suppose it's normal. Yeah, it's pretty normal to get tilted at the game. Like it's a pretty tilting game, if that is a term that we can use. It's a game that makes you tilt. This might be Dora uh Tonki. By Dora Tonki, I mean like we might be waiting on the Dora South as the final pair hand. We'll see. Yeah, I get tilted sometimes, but like to be fair, I play for hours on end. And it's usually like after a couple of hours, like your brain starts to go to mush. I think like most people agree, like there is kind of an upper limit of how many hours you can play mahjong because it just starts to wear on you after a while, and like you start playing really bad, like super bad. And I don't let that stop me. Usually, I just keep going. But I only usually get tilted after a couple of hours, and like I've maybe like I need a snack and some water. It's easy to get tilted with any luck based games, but there's always the next game, and it helps to work on patience and resilience. Yeah, yeah, I think so. I was like, I think like remember during the peak of COVID, everyone was super into like chess and chess streams. I don't know if you remember that era. But something I watched was like a chess streamer. I think it was like one of the Botez sisters had like started playing poker, and it really helped with her mental when it came to chess because she got more and more comfortable with like losing. And I think like in life you have to have a lot of experiences where you lose or you fail to do something, and you realize like what the consequences are. May they be severe or less severe than you imagine, and you just deal with it. You just deal with the aftermath, and that makes you more comfortable with like tilt and anger and realizing like failure. Yeah, but I don't know. I've in life we all have many chances to fail, you know. Mm, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Resilience is a wonderful thing. It's a lot about emotions. Why am I getting therapy in a Mahjong Twitch stream? Why aren't you? I mean, this is obviously my degree. I don't know. I think like Twitch streams are a good place to ponder and relax and like think about life. And often I feel like a lot of people in chat, especially in the Mahjong community, have like really good advice. Most of the time, like most people in the Mahjong community are older. And it's not that like necessarily an older person often is wiser than others, but they've just lived through more random shit. That's actually inspiring ways to learn about it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think the most annoying thing to me when I was like in high school and college and the first couple years I was working professionally because I'm in my 30s. I've lived a while. Not as long as others, but I've lived a fair deal, and I've done a lot in the time that I've been on this earth. Strangely enough, even though I feel like I've mainly been inside. um, is that like the most infuriating thing to hear from people is like it's probably going to be fine, but that's the truth of things. It's probably going to be fine. Most things are probably going to be fine. Mahjong included, life included. Mahjong players empathize with the pain and the struggle. Yeah, when you play mahjong, you know pain. You probably like face an enormous amount of loss every day, just getting owned by someone else across the country from you. And that's okay. I wonder if I played other games that are meant to tilt you, if I would if I would feel the same way. Do you want to hear advice, or do you want to be heard as a game changer? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's actually like bringing that up. That is a wonderful thing to keep in mind. That is a big game changer for advice giving in life. or advice reception. Um, I I will say, I don't know. I think I'm really bad at being someone who hears others, which is why I'm the streamer and I'm chatting. I'm really bad at hearing others. So but I usually, like usually you should be upfront about that. Be like, "Hey, buddy, if you want to just be heard, please let me know because I will give unsolicited advice because I think I know what to do, but maybe I don't in the situation and you just want someone to hear you out. So you should let me know if that's the case and then I will do my best to hear you out." Do a really bad job of hearing someone because the truth is I do not have good memory and I am very easily distracted. I am very easily distracted. I go immediately into fix it mode. I'm a, you know, but you should try. You should try to listen to people more if you can. Do your best. I'll try to listen to chat more until you all bother me by asking me for cheat toys, and then I will not listen to you anymore. Let's drop the nines here and the south and the west. I think I should have probably dropped south and west first, just because they're like valueless honor tiles for me. Let's like that. I'm gonna drop 9S. Oh man, I'm so congested. Do you ever feel so congested like your head is just like a giant ball of cotton? That's what it feels like. Like you're just everything's like so plugged up. I call those awful hands halfway to 13 orphans. Pretty awesome name, in my opinion. Yeah. I mean, like here, at least we have two Hans, so the probably we win seat win. We are in fourth place, but I think we can make a comeback. We kind of have a sense of like what we could use as a pair. We kind of have like bits of blocks, like bits of sequences that we can kind of rely on. I keep saying kind of because this is a very um feeble hand. That's the best way to put it. It's like it's just a very feeble hand. It's not got a lot to it. It's weak, besides the fact that I have this two Han from the east wind. But I'm dealer, and the main thing is we have to go fast and we have to get something. We have to get something. Oh! Thank you, Dark Slayer, for rating. Please go ahead and give a shout out.
Duckslayer_ just traded with 4 viewers.
I hope you had a good stream. What is Levelhead?
Hello there.
Duckslayer
thank you for following,
just
Dark
followed.
Slayer. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What's Levelhead? Was that a good game? Did you have a good time? Did you do well? Have fun? And if you need to raid and dash, Levelhead is like Mario Maker. Oh, that's cool. That is very cool. I was just gonna say, Dark Slayer, if you need to go raid and run because you need to like eat or go to the bathroom or just like stop for the day, please feel free to. But I just want to say thank you so much for bringing your community. You're so nice. I hope you're going to have a really fantastic rest of your day after you're done streaming. And I just want to say thank you for Dark Slayer's community for joining us. My name's Kios. I'm a Green Snake VTuber. I play a lot of survival games. I play a lot of Riichi Mahjong. I'm just a little guy. And we're just chilling today. I play Mahjong Soul too. You do? That's awesome. Mahjong is a survival game. Yeah, Mahjong is very much a survival game. Well, I'm glad. I'll try and catch one of your streams sometime, Darkslayer. I will try and catch one of your streams sometime. I hope you have a good day. I'll just go ahead. Actually, let's see. I'm trying to see if I can like open something. I'll be lurking. Need to get myself some food. Sounds good. Sounds good. And everyone else who's joined, you know, feel free to do whatever you want. You can chat. You can lurk. You can chill. No, no, no worries, dudes. No worries. We're just in here for the Mahjong. At some point, I have to move my laundry, but maybe after this game, we'll take like a quick break and everyone can go get snacks and, you know, like use the restroom or remember to stretch. And I'll move my laundry over so I can finish my laundry for the day. But we'll just continue playing. It's a chill day. It's a chill day. Very, very chill day. Food and Mahjong are not mutually exclusive. Yeah, we could eat food while we play. I think the thing is, like, I don't really have a lot for food in my house right now. I'm so sorry, by the way. If you can hear me, like, sniffling this whole time, I feel very self-conscious about it. If you can hear me sniffling this whole time, I'm so sorry. I'm just, like, I've just been continuously sick for the past couple of weeks. I'm just so congested, and it won't go away. I'm just like a little, slime monster or something. It's awful. I don't have much food, so I think I'm like during the break, I'll also like try and rush and make some oatmeal in my rice cooker, and then like in an hour when it's closer to lunchtime for me, I'll have the oatmeal ready and I'll just eat that while we play. That sounds like something super fun. Ooh. I think this hand, I don't know. It's the pieces are kind of ugh. Like, why is it taking so long for this hand to come together? I think ideal situation, we draw a 5M here and we split the 3 4 4 6 into two sequences. I drop the 3P and then I drop the I was gonna say I drop the 4S, but now that we have a triplet of 4s, I'll drop the 5S. This hand is kind of like borked though, you know? Like ideally we draw a 5M, but if we don't drop a 5M, if we draw a 3M, sure, that's still not helpful. Tell that to my mates during IRL meetups. How close are you to master rank? Right now we're in expert 1. Right now we're in expert 1. We have been master rank before and we will be there again. It's just like the gold room climb is just so freaking painful. Gold room prison. Oh my goodness. Gold room prison. It truly is the longest climb. I don't know. So we're still pretty far. We're still pretty far right now. But we'll get there eventually. It's not like I haven't done it a million times before. I'm at up 3. Whew, that's rough. Silver room to gold room? That move also freaking sucks. It's like anytime you try and make the next leap into the next room, it's such a plateau. Is playing 100% defense valid? It is. But then you'll also play I don't know, like it's very valid, but you may also get really small hands. There we go. Sima. It's very. I feel like it's very common, especially in the higher rooms. Like, you know, in Jade room, people are much better at defensive play. They're much better at reading discards. You know. Draw west here. So for this particular hand, I think we drop 9P. We may want to drop 9M, and eventually we'll drop 2S. And the reason we're dropping 9P is because a 7P completes a 6, 7, 8 as well as it does a 7, 8, 9. The 9P is kind of superfluous in that way. Same for this 9M, like a 7M would complete a 6, 7, 8 as well as it would complete a 7, 8, 9. Golden Prison sucks. It's the last time when players still play full out offensive and still go for crazy plays. Yeah, I think so. Because like by the time you get into Jade Room, like you should quote unquote know better. You should know better. Which is, like that is to say you should be playing defensively and quote unquote smartly, not risking things as much and just being a little bit more mindful. I am not any of those adjectives. So I often do things rashly. Um I'm thinking of toy toying with a Sancho Do of sixes. It's probably not going to happen though, but it'd be cool if it did. Sancho Do toy toy. That would be wild. 7 pairs. We could do 7 pairs, Demir, but it would hurt me in my soul to do 7 pairs because I am not a 7 pair enjoyer. Hi, Freeze Gun. Hello. Hello, Freeze Gun. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to Madge Stream. We could do 7 pairs. It's just it's not my fave. It's not my fave. And again, I really want Sancho to work, but it's not going to. It's too wild. It's too wild. I think like the numbers that we have to make a Sancho Do are just like not good. Mm. I'm gonna Dama this right now. 7 pairs is such a divisive Yaku. Yeah. Pair weight not enticing enough. It's good to Yaku's. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. I should probably slam. Let's see, what is it? Yeah, I should probably slam. I'm gonna just slam. We're gonna wait on the 7M. Tanping is better than Cheat Toy. Mm. We'll see. I'm just gonna slam just to apply pressure. That's something you can do in dealer position. Just apply a little more pressure as someone who's reached. But whether that's actually gonna work out is like another thing altogether. Um, we do have a fair number of very shiny tiles here. So if someone is unlucky enough to drop the 7M, our win on them, yeah, our win off of someone else if they do end up dropping 7M is going to be ferociously painful for them. But if we don't get it, it's just chill. It's whatever. It's just chill. It's whatever. I mean, we could always draw 7M ourselves. Maybe San Shokotanya. Mm-hmm. That could have been, yeah, that could have been a thing we did because we did draw the 4P at some point. We could have like SSK'd, especially because of like the numbers that we have, like or we could have even Rian pay code if you could imagine doing that. But I think again, this might be the fastest. It's also putting everyone else on guard. I think everyone will fold in the next two. There's no way someone would push. It'd be too crazy. And I think we're gonna end up splitting someone else tempied, and we're gonna split the pot. South player building on characters. Um, they were kind of, but then it ended up being like a mixed hand. It is a very good but dead hand, yeah. I mean, the main thing it did was again apply pressure to the other players so that some people had to play defensively and some people had to make a decision about what they wanted to make their hand essentially, knowing that I had reached. This is the super Tanya pilled hand, so we're just gonna go with it, and see what we can make of it. I'm kind of I'm kind of thinking about whether I want to like open the hand as a way to like gain a quick win and just get slightly closer to the person in first place. But I'll keep it closed for now. Maybe that's the reason why 7 pairs isn't that good. Weight on pair. Yeah, the weight on pair is a little bit annoying unless you have like a terminal sequence tile that people are more likely they're more likely to, you know, utilize or drop or whatever. I'm just gonna open the hand and just like apply pressure to everyone. I think I think everyone else is like actually finishing their hands off fairly quickly. So my goal is to also go quickly and possibly steal a win. I can't understand game style. My game style or game style in general. My game style's stupid. Don't follow my game style. You don't want this. You don't want to play like this. You don't want to play like this, free skin. This is madness. Random BS go. Yeah. Random BS go is indeed. It's the way. Yeah, I because again, like if you look at what Shimocha, Toyman, uh Kamicha have thrown out, I feel like they're mid to end game. I just need to be an end game and just try and steal this win from someone so that their day gets ruined. Everyone can show some good ideas to do. Yeah. This better. Let's try this. Yeah, I shouldn't have thrown that 3P because they were Hinitsuing. I knew better. And yet I didn't. Ugh. Pain. Pain Peiku. See, that's a lesson learned. You do have to pay a lot more attention to discards at this level. And sometimes I just risk it, and it's not worth it. Again, like too aggressive of a playstyle does not help you. It usually hurts you. But if you play too conservatively or too defensively, it does get a little bit boring. And that can be soul crushing in its own way. Derek, you're saying I generally do not roam when I have cheat toy unless I really need the points. I do not reachy. Sorry, reachy. Looking at like multi chat and all the emotes are so squished. This. Okay. Let's drop this. Can I make chat text look larger? Is that is that a possibility? I don't think I can. I don't mind reaching on Chitoy if there is a Suji trap sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. Or again, if it's like a terminal tile. And it seems like more reasonable that someone would drop it. That's usually a way to go. Talking about Chitoy, this might end up being Chitoy. I probably should have dropped 6P first. It's a very unpleasant Chitoy. It's just because like the rest of this hand is so stupid to make. It's so stupid. It's actually making me mad. Like the fact that this hand is like so hard to construct is making me mad. Like the 358. Wait, I always look at the game of different players without bias because everyone plays uniquely and try to see something unusual or feature style that I could play in my game. Toy Toy? Yeah. I mean, like, I think like it'd be hard to Toy Toy 6S. 3S will toss. There's a possible IPK in here that could like resolve a Yaku issue, you know, the lack of Yaku. In a closed hand, assuming we can make it through. Okay. Skip. Let's just chase Chitoy. I don't like it though because like you know like I like playing Chitoy when at least I have Dora available to me. I'm as ping fu player offer make ping fu. As a ping fu player, you just make ping fu, yeah. The person next to us seems to be doing some sort of Tanya play. Just to, again, they're dealer. They're trying to go fast, and they're trying to secure their spot in second a little bit easier. Yeah, see, their weight was a little bit janky, but it wasn't bad. And they got the win off of first place, so they're evening themselves out for sure. We're gonna go with dropping west. That's the obvious drop right now. And then after that, we'll probably drop 1M. Tanya and Ricci basics. As a beginner, you can go a long way if you know Ping Fu Tanya at the least. Yeah. Top two is real. Top two is real. It is real. It's not that far off. Honestly, it isn't. What do I want to do? I think I want to get rid of this terminal tile sequence. I got rid of that. I just don't like doing completing terminal sequences, like sequences at the ends of the number lines, either 1, 2, 3s or 79s. I just don't like them. For absolute beginners, it's a good place to start. Yeah. It's also hard to convince beginners that Ricci is a thing. Ricci is very much a thing. Ricci is very much a thing. Interesting. Yeah, dealer right now is doing a really good job of pushing forward in the dealership position again. Like when you're playing dealer, the goal is to go as fast as possible so you can accrue as many points in your position as you can. My goal right now is to try and steal second. That's my goal. It's a very humble goal. But we're also not very far off with this particular hand. This particular hand is not very far off from completing because all the blocks are really clear and easy to figure out. And the main thing we're doing is we're just keeping this closed until we can confirm an east Yaku. Oh, and the don't push shiny buttons rule, yeah. Or at least think for more than 2 seconds before pushing the funny button. That emote button match. Skip. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. I probably should have dropped 3S first just because I can't use this, but I don't know. Maybe I'll drop another 3S. I could drop my 9S's. Even then, you don't want to accidentally on a guest win. Yeah, you don't want to accidentally do that for sure. Okay. Is this a fade? I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see this 3M come into the hand. It's annoying the crap out of me. This is not helpful. Why did you con? Because I can. Yeah. Well, if you're a streamer, you con for content. Everyone knows that. If you're a streamer, you con for content. Every time. You have to. Is this worth eating? Yeah. Yeah, it might be. Just to get it out of the dealer's hand and just get a couple of points up. And, ever closer to striking second. We still have 4 rounds to make a difference. Not too bad. It's not like great as a high pie. I'm gonna drop the north first. I think we're gonna go with dropping the 9p next. Actually, no, I'll drop south next. I'll drop south. Yeah, I'll drop south. I think 9p is a good toss. 2s is a good toss. I think I may have influenced a person to no longer show up at our IRL meeting because of that con statement they made. Oops. Well, if you feel bad about it, you could apologize, but it's not on you. You can't control other people's feelings. I should have kept that. I forgot to. Never mind. I should have kept that. I just like auto clicked. See, that's bad. You don't want to be on lizard brain too long. You want to be focused. Skip. This is good. 2s possible pair. There's like a couple of different options for pair. I'm gonna probably get rid of the 8s. Next. Yeah. Like a friend of mine says, I just push pretty buttons and win. Yeah. Aki, hello. How are you? How are you? Are you happy? You look happy in your emote. Hello. How are you doing? How's it going? Are you having good games? Skippa. Mm. 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 Hmm. Okay. I sense bamboo shenanigans. Well, there were no bamboo shenanigans. There was just Toyman making a one-hand hand, which again, good for them. They're just keeping it in their dealership, which is what you should be doing here in that position. Let's skip this east. Let's drop the red. Skip this. This pair does nothing for me. It's just like an extra pair in the hand. But we might Hanitsu this hand. This hand is kind of Hanitsu coded. If I see someone drop an 8M, I'm probably gonna eat it. Ooh, that 1M pickup is kind of nice. East might be the pair for the hand. And we can take some puns on 3Ms. Fuck! I dropped the wrong thing. I meant to drop 6p or 2p. Fuck. That's a fine. It's fine. Chinitsu. Chinitsu it is. Chinitsu it is. Chinitsu it is. Wow. Yeah. That was a wow. I was like, wow. Through. East overboard? Yep. East overboard. We can still Chinitsu. I'll get rid of these 6 or Hanitsu. It's still Hanitsuable. Tis but a road to flush. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, the road to flush is just like pushing Ping Fu Matter. Yeah. Should be fine. There we go. There's an IPK in here too. I think we have to end with waiting on West. Hopefully we pick up an 8M. Okay. You're probably not alone building on characters. Yeah, I think everyone else is, just because of if you're looking at the discards right now, there's very few Monzu or character tiles in other people's discards. Very, very few. Suspiciously few, you could say. So it might be that we're all fighting for the same character tiles to complete our hands. And that's okay. I just noticed that in the chat screen, the names of the tiles and buttons on the screen changed to soul pictures. Yeah, they do. I implemented that through 7TV. So if you have 7TV or BTTV or, one of those other variant add-ons or plugins that shows you like the wider range of emotes you could possibly have, you'll see that I've implemented those at excuse me. I just wait, that's cool. Yeah. That it is pretty cool. I am pretty cool if I do say so myself. Pat on the back self. I'm great. Oh fuck, everyone's in oh. Up. Actually, this helps us. This helps us. Because they're taking points away from the person who's currently in second. This makes me default second. Default second. Chinitsu is so rare, Yaku. It's not that rare. Actually, Chinitsu is not that rare. Rip Chinitsu, yeah, it's not that bad. It's like but a flesh wound, you know? And really, we're not wounded at all. We got default second. We did nothing. We had to do 0 things and we got default second. Which isn't that great in itself? 0 work, reaping all the reward. I would like to get something there. Let's drop the 4p. I could have dropped 7p too, but 8-6 is so awkward. The 5M makes this a little bit less awkward. Okay. I probably have to rid myself of this Dora tile. Unless I pick up another South. And then, you know, keep it forever. Keep it until the end of the hand. Peace drop. Peace drop. Okay. 3S drop. Keep hearing doors slamming. Hold on a second. All right. My entity has returned home early from work, and they just let me know that we could go to Costco today because they're early from work. And I am really excited because I fucking love Costco. Up top, who's Costco pilled? Up top, high fives across the board. It's good to see Doran ruin a potential Yakuhai throwing China Hatsu. Is it good to stay Dora? Ruin a potential Yakuhai? No. I don't know. But I was just gonna say, I might end a little bit early today, later on, just because I honestly Costco run, yes, Jules. You guys know what I'm talking about? Go to Costco, buy yourself a chicken bake, and even though it's one more time, no, I gotta go. I'm gonna. Then I don't have to make lunch. Then I don't have to cook my own food. I can just go. I might come back on later today though and play more. Because honestly, again, like my next project doesn't start, so maybe in the evening. Maybe in the evening I'll come back on, afternoon, evening, and I'll play more. I'll stream more. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. Hold on. We are now third. I mean, one more time. My question: is it good to stay Dora and ruin a potential Yakuhai throwing China or Hatsu? What do you mean by stay Dora? I mean, what, I missed. Okay. I don't know. Freeze gun. I make irrational choices. Uh, throw 7p. Oh my gosh. I just looked out the window and there's a huge bird. Ooh, my bad. No worries. There's a huge bird outside. It looks terrifying. What the fuck? Oh god, I think it's a vulture. Is that a bad omen? Let's see, Nan is also Yakuhai. South? Andorra also? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, let me drop the red. Hmm. Skip. Okay. Okay, let me drop white. Han Ping is coming. Hopefully. I'm thinking we're gonna get IPK here. Hmm. The 567, don't you think? I'm just gonna let go of the 7-6. I honestly don't think it's gonna be of any good. Let's see. Let's try and steal this because I honestly think Toyman might be at endgame. And I think like the 2-5 weight is not bad. And we'll just take like a really small hand, but it's just enough to like steal second and just like destabilize the table. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know English names of Yaku and Tao. Sorry. No, no worries. It's on me for also not knowing the names of like the Japanese names of the Taos. I just don't know. I'm still learning them. I am learning them. It just takes time for me because I forget things really easily. I don't have long or short term memory. Let's pawn this. We'll drop 1M. Yeah. Oh, they're annoyed. Interesting. Get wrecked. I'm on exact opposite. Some I learned, some are mystery like APC. Let's get rid of East. I don't think it's going to be useful. I'll eat that. Okay. Yeah, what's APC? Question mark. Like this. Annoying. What an annoying dealer. They're 2 Han hands. Jeez. Well, they're evening up the match between second, third, and fourth. It was really annoying. But they at least moved us into South 2. So furthering the game. IPK? Is that what you were saying? I was trying to say IPK, IPECO. I was using like the English acronym way of saying it. Honitsu? IPECO. IPECO. It's when you have the repeating sequence. Like a 4-5-6, 4-5-6. I think that's Ipeco. Ipeco. Yeah. Oh, no wonder it's a Japanese name. Yeah, it's a Japanese. Like I know half of the terms I know in Japanese, and then because I'm like a filthy American, I know like the English versions and then like the English slang for the terms. Okay. Uh, let's drop Atom. Mm-hmm. It would be pure double sequence. Yeah, it would be pure double sequence. But I think like uh, uh strangely on it's not strange, but like on Twitch Mahjong Soul community, everyone says Ipeco or IPK. Everyone like in the English speaking community just says IPK instead. Drop the 8S. I want to drop north. Yep. West drop. Actually, take the time to type out epic. Darkslayer, see, you're doing the Lord's work, and the rest of us are just filthy scum, filthy scumbags who can't take the time and effort. But that's okay, you know. Is there any reason I might want to go silver room as an adept rather than just take the easier lobbies in bronze room? You get more rewards. You get more rewards, Ali, in silver room versus bronze room. I'm talking about IPK. I'm gonna Tanyo shift and hope for an IPK, a pure double sequence there, which we achieved. We're gonna Ricci. We're gonna wait on the 4-7, which is a scuffed wait. I could have just Damad this. More points, yeah. As Frieskin also is pointing out, yeah. You just get better rewards. Tanya is all simples, yeah. Tanya is all simples. The only abbreviation I use is SSK for Sanshoko. Then people use SSD for Sanshodo, which is like when you have like 3 triplets of the same number. Will we get the 4M? Only time will tell. Bum, 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 bum. Mm-hmm. Oh well. At least we were in Tenpai. We take 3K. That's kind of nice. It does give us like a little bit more of uh, like a bumper between us and the people who are in third and fourth. Small W. Yeah, small W. I think we're Hanitsuing this hand. Isn't it like very Hanitsui, you know? Hyper Hanitsui? Try to see if I get uh I'll try it and see if I get ruined. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try. When you have the shortened versions in Japanese like Tanping being Tanyao Pingfu. I didn't know Tanping meant Tanyao Pingfu. Tanping in Chinese means like to lie. So I thought you meant just like do nothing. Sanshoku Doku is 3 triplets. Sanshoku Dojin is 3 straights. Sanshoku Dojin is 3 straights. Chitoi. Sanshoku Doku. Chitoi? No, we're not chitoing. Please. We're going for the more noble thing to do, which of course is a Hanitsu. Who doesn't love a Hanitsu? Who doesn't love a Hanitsu? Apparently not. It's all right. Mm-hmm. I would like to pun this really badly, please. Someone wants to drop Everyone loves a good Hinitsu. Yeah. I mean, who doesn't love a really nice Hinitsu? Glow, who doesn't? You're right. Who doesn't love a good Hinitsu? Mm-hmm. Pun this. Get wrecked. Oh, Hanitsu's half flesh. Yep, Hanitsu's half flesh. Toy ho Hanitsu? Possibly. Possibly. Hanitsu with a side of fries, yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's drop the 6M. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mentanping is Richi Tanya Pingfu. Mentanping, Richi Tanya Pingfu. Wow, what? I think Jules is like talking about like the slang terms. Toijo Hinetsu with a weight on East. Oh gosh, we're moving into South 4. All last. Okay. Well, let's just hope that we get through this quickly and that we stay second. I don't think we have a good enough hand to push into first. And honestly, like we are oh fuck you. Fuck you, Shimocha. We are so close to um the other players that in terms of like point value score that we could lose our second place position fairly easily. But what can you do there? You just cry about it a little bit and get over it. West drop. I'm trying to figure out like what is the most reasonable drop. I feel like 9M is safe, so I might drop the 9-7. Though I was thinking about a 789 SSK Sanshoko with the 789 with like just because I have that material, but Dora adds points but doesn't count as Yaku. Yeah, Dora's just extra points. So if you utilize those tiles, it helps you, but it's not actually that helpful. Okay, this is endgame, and we stayed in second, which is good. And now I am sorry I have to go early. I have to go early because I really want to go eat Costco with my husband. I'm gonna go get Costco, and then I might come back later today, but I will definitely be here tomorrow. I will definitely be here tomorrow. I always thought that, but my mates had a huge discussion about it, and unfortunately, Wikipedia has Mintan Ping as Richie Tanya Pingfu. Okay, everyone, take good care of yourselves today. Make sure that you are gonna get plenty of water, and you go outside and you refresh yourself, and you have a good day. Let's see. Is there anyone I don't see anyone I know. This is a real problem. I don't really see anyone I know on, but maybe we can see. Yeah, I don't see anyone I know on, so I might just end because I get so nervous about rating people in other languages. But I want to say I'll see you all soon. I really like this. I really like this game. We should play again sometime. Okay. Have a good day. Have a good day. Take care of yourself.